Oh, this is your teacher, Paul. It's December 9th, 2020. And I originally scheduled this for 10 o'clock Central Time, but I had a huge problem with my computer and just got it back together. So I can't spend a lot of time today, but I did want to appear for some time today because I said I would. And I'm trying to make this a regular thing. So still not sure about the time. 10 o'clock seems okay. I do have a class that I have to get to at 11. So I don't know if I can do more than maybe 15 minutes. It's a sunny day here in Minnesota. Sun's out, which is nice. And it's kind of warm. Normally at this time of year, it's, we get a lot of snow and it's cold. But today it's in the mid 40s Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it feels warm and the sun is out, which is nice. The topic for today is walking. So, do you like to walk? Do you walk to work? Do you walk to the store? Where do you walk? Some people like to run. That's good exercise. But I'm thinking about just walking. Or, yeah, you can walk around. If you like to walk around, it just sounds like you're wandering without much of a purpose. Where do you walk to? Do you walk to school? Do you walk to work? Do you like to take walks? The word take is often used when walking for exercise or walking for recreation. I think I'm going to take a walk. Yash says that, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but he says he walks to high school. Manfred walks to the grocery store. You could use stroll. Stroll is recreational and it's fairly slow. So a stroll might be something that you do in the evening in a scenic area. People stroll along the beach or they go for a stroll. You can stroll in the park. If you have a baby, then the baby goes into a stroller. I'll put that in the chat. Stroller. You put your baby into a stroller and go for a walk. Azada walks his or her children every day in the morning. That's nice. It's great that you can walk to school or that it's easy for you to walk wherever it is that you live. In the United States, unless you live in a really big city, a lot of people drive cars and they don't get a chance to walk. Or it might appear that, if you are walking, people might think that you don't have enough money for a car. That's a possibility in some areas, not all, of course. But it's really important to build walking into your daily routine, because walking is a natural activity. And if you don't walk, then that's going to cause all kinds of problems for you later. You'll have all kinds of health problems. If you think about it, people have always walked for transportation. And the development of transportation by car or bus or train is fairly recent. Up until 100 years ago, people were walking unless they had a horse or they took the train. And cars were becoming a popular form of transportation in about the 1920s. Formerly, cars were things that were owned by people who were rich. And then starting in the 1920s and 1930s, more people were able to afford to buy cars. And just gradually, through the 50s, 60s, 70s, with the development of highways and streets and roads, people stopped walking. And now people are really dependent on cars. Without a car, they can't get to work, or they can't get to school, or they can't get to the store because of the way that their neighborhoods are set up. And this causes hardship for people who depend on a car. Yes, Miriam, I did see your email, and I think I responded. Yeah, I'm glad people are emailing me at Paul at English for the Planet. That's my new website. Trying to get that established. It's been slow going because I have been distracted by the pandemic. I'm teaching from home. This is where I teach now. This is where my students gather, sort of online, virtually. I've got a class starting pretty soon. I can't be on for too long today, but like I said earlier, I tried setting something up for 10 o'clock and my computer froze. And I think it's just because I've been doing so many different things with it. And a lot of the programs I run in audio, and that really slows things down. I think I have to shut the computer off at night. Sometimes I don't do that. Or just get a new computer. The one I have is old. I think I got this, maybe 9 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago. So, yeah. So the topic is walking, going for a walk, and people are commenting on the kinds of walking they do. Yes, you can go for a brisk walk. That's a fast walk. That's a walk that you do for exercise. And I do a lot of walking, usually on the weekend. But lately, what I've been doing is I've been trying to walk to the grocery store in the area where I live. That is possible. It takes a little bit of time, but it's not that bad. 15, 20 minutes, maybe. I don't think that's too outrageous. But if I have a lot of groceries, then, I can't put everything into my backpack. However, lately I have been carrying a backpack to the grocery store. And when I get there, I'm fairly conscious of the things I buy, knowing that I can't get everything in the backpack to get back to my house. So, I'm not going to buy a lot of, liquids, gallons of milk. It's not something I'm likely to purchase if I walk to the grocery store. That's something I would probably purchase when I have access to a car. Someone's asking me how I'm feeling. That's nice. Nice to ask. Feeling okay. I'm depressed right now, a little bit. I think that's one reason why I haven't been able to make that many videos. In addition to the time constraints due to the online teaching for my regular job. I have a regular teaching job, but I'm on the computer all the time, and it's just getting me down. And here I am again. I'm on the computer, but I do want to try to make this work. Like the website, learnamericanenglishonline.com. I started that in 2003, so it's almost 20 years old, 17 years old. And I started working on that in earnest in 2006, I think, and really started adding to it. And by 2010, it was pretty much fully developed, but I kept on adding to the website. So keep going to the website and the channel. Keep going to Learn American English Online. I am going to develop some new channels. I'm doing this very slowly. I'm trying to see what works, because once I latch onto something that works, then I'll just keep on doing that. And whether it means making more videos or doing this online, this could get old fast. Just me talking, and I can't put if I try writing on a whiteboard or anything, it's the opposite. Goes in the opposite direction. It reads in reverse, and I don't know how to change that. If I make the video, then everything looks fine. The words are readable. But if I put words up here, then they are in reverse. So if I, as an example, I'll just write the word word, and then you can see that's in reverse. So it doesn't work. I have a whiteboard here, and it would be great if I could just, turn the computer and show the whiteboard and write on the whiteboard. And then I can do all this stuff that I would normally do when I teach in my classroom, do it for free. But I don't, there must be some way of working around that. I'll figure it out. Does it work? It's not reversed. Really? It looks like it's reversed to me. So here's the word word. What I'm seeing is reversed. So what I see is this is the first letter, second, third, fourth, but you're saying it's not reversed. Oh, that's interesting. How about that? Oh, you learn something new every day, right? Okay. Well, I could try that. And I'll show you what my whiteboard looks like real quick. Yeah, I've got lights over here. I'd have to change the lighting, but bring this a little bit closer. This is from a video that I'm working on. I've been working on for about the last week. It's been slow, but I can do that. And then if I got a microphone, I have a microphone with a cable I can just attach right here. That's interesting, isn't it? If that would work. Can you hear me okay from right here? So again, I can attach a microphone. I have a cord that's long enough, and then you can hear. Look at that. The lighting's kind of bad. I have big lights. You can see the reflection. I have to change that somehow. Well, how about that? That's really interesting. Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about that, make that work. This is what I do every day, uh, when I'm normally in the classroom, when I'm working with my students, I've got my marker, write on the whiteboard, answer questions. Oh, that's great. That can work. All right. Not today. I have a class I got to get to in about 18 minutes. So I'm gonna finish up here and think about doing something probably for Friday. Again, I think it'd be at 10 o'clock. Depends on my schedule. Things are always busy at this time of year. And let's see. Yeah, it looks okay. I think I could probably do this again on Friday and maybe try using the whiteboard. Okay. I live in Minnesota and it's 10:43 in the morning. Okay, I have to go, so I'm sorry. I'm reading your comments, but the thing that I learned today was that I can probably use my whiteboard while I'm doing this, so that's good. All right, listen, have a good day, and go to my channel on YouTube, Learn American English Online. You'll see some recent videos. I've got some in the can that I'll put out fairly soon. And because I'm trying to keep this thing going, it is possible to make money through YouTube, through advertising. It's not a lot. It's really not very much, but it's something. And besides, my main people who need help in other countries. I know it's not possible to get sometimes access to a solid education in other parts of the world, or else have access to a teacher who speaks English as is his or her first language. So, all right, you're welcome, everybody. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.